Alright, on this segment of Northeast Cary Outdoors, we're up in the North Main woods, like normal. We're out here on pristine Allagash Lake. And this afternoon, we are prepping for a new segment for Northeast Cary Outdoors. And this is Wild Wilderness Cooking Creations with Dennis. So we just prefabbed this kitchen over here. We've got the wind block set up, and Dennis is setting up his Auspit, and I'll let him explain that and what we got going on here. So what do we got, Dennis?
Well, hello folks. So what we're getting ready to do is spit rotisserie a prime rib out here on Allagash Lake. Obviously there's no power, so as we get into this a little deeper, we'll show you the unit that runs on 2D batteries. But right now we're just getting the fire pit ready. I'm going to block it in with a few more rocks so that all the heat is encompassed in that one area. And this is the major post. It's going to be our stabilizer for our spit. And so as we progress down through here and get this prime rib turning, we'll show you more.
Well, all right, guys, we're going to get prepped a little bit more, and we'll get back with you.
So what we have here is a fine cut of prime rib. Emery's Meats and Brewer prepared it for us. It's all tied up.
Join, George.
I got some doctoring to do, but this is the piece of meat. It's about a 7-pound prime rib, and we're going to try to get it to around 135 degree internal temp. So this is the start of the prepping. So we're just using some standard mustard for binder here. You can use mayonnaise and olive oil and just something to keep the season on there, make a good bark. I'm not using gloves because I'm a wimp. I just want to make sure I get this stuff good and seasoned up. And
yeah, he lived in Chapman, he lived in Fairfield. He lived over by Fairfield truck stop.
And I'm very generous with seasoning. So we're going to end up, this side doesn't have a whole lot of the fat, which is kind of nice because you get a nice bark that doesn't have fat that people enjoy, and then the other side's heavy to fat, and we'll have a little bit of both mixed in.
Yeah, this is broke and that's broke. Because we hadn't gone down. When we went down 2 years ago,
So we got the prime rib all seasoned up. She's prepared here, fully prepared here. So we're getting the charcoal going. And we've got it in the chimney, right? Is that what we call that?
That's
Dennis?
the chimney, and it's really to help get them going without having to use lighter fluid, which some people don't like on the flavor on their food. To the folks that we have here. This is Wyatt. He is the man when it comes to editing videos and getting all this done, and he's actually the guide on the trip. He got us in here and telling us where to camp, telling us where to fish, telling us what lures to use. He's done it all, so he's the man, and he's doing a little video here. And this is his canoeing partner, Dylan. And so Dylan is taking this all in and telling us about all the deer he shoots up to Northeast Cary and all the fish up in Alaska and all the lobsters down on the coast, and he's done it all. So come on over here. Okay folks, so over here is the patriarch of all of these trips and of Northeast Cary Outdoors, George Belmont. He's handed all the editing and the videoing and all the hard work down to his son, but George is our cheerer-upper. He keeps us in good moods no matter what the weather is. And tomorrow, he's gonna have to keep us in a good mood because I think we're gonna be right here cooking another piece of meat. But anyway, this is George Belmont, and he's paddling over here with Christopher Dean, who's been on this trip years ago with his father several times, and he's up here with us, and he claims he's caught the biggest fish. Perhaps that's true, perhaps that's not, but he's got these little lures that he doesn't tell us too much about, and so that's Dino. He's finally tried some togue on the grill, freshly filleted, and he claims he likes it. And over here is my partner, Jim Ford, and he purchased a tripper from one of my colleagues a couple years ago, and so I seem to be doing an awful lot of the paddling and he's doing a lot of the casting. So he's probably got 10 fish to my 1, and but that's good. I'll keep getting exercise and watching him catch it. So that's the crew, and Billy Schufelt, we're missing you, and we're thinking about you. And we really will be thinking about you when we make that first slice into that prime rib and the juice starts flowing out, and when we get that, we will send a picture of that to you. So we understand why you're home, and so hopefully the next time you see us, we'll start spit rotisserie.
All right, we're getting the meat on the spit. And Dennis here is getting it perfectly centered.
Yeah.
Straight through the center of that.
I don't know if I did. Close. Needs to go down a little bit. It's close. Close enough. Beautiful. Not going to be perfect, but it's not easy to do anyway. Okay.
All right.
So this is the motor. It's operated on 2D batteries, and this goes on the post so that you can lower this whole unit up and down. So this is made in Australia. It's an Auspit. Anybody looking to do this, it's an awesome rig. I've had absolutely no problems with it. There. All right, now we got to lower it. That's hot. All right, we're cooking, baby. There we go.
So how long are we gonna have to cook this for, Dennis?
Well, this prime rib going to 130 degrees. If I keep it close to a good hot flame, 2 hours maybe, 2.5. I hope. If you get too close, that's just fine.
I think it's getting hot right now.
That thing.
When I swung in, it was killing me. So when I went to back up, I rolled the skis.
I wonder if you put them back here, it would be better. That way the smoke will.
I get the snow all around.
Is it coming out? There you go.
Back of those skis.
Yeah, I like live. It's light, it's narrow. Yeah, for what I do,
So we just had a little breakdown here. These grates are in the way for us to get the proper height for this meat to get the best temperature, so we had to adjust the spit down below the
Started seeing hands.
Right, because we were what, 2 inches higher before, probably
Yeah.
getting over that grate there.
and it does make a difference being close to
You know what I mean?
that heat source at the temperature you want. We should start seeing this bubble up a little better now, and we're gonna add a little bit of chips here for some smoke. See if we can get that to smoke a little bit. I think I gotta. Well, that's the scoop. Hopefully, we don't have to touch it anymore.
It's looking good.
Good.
I was talking, I was the only deer I've ever tracked and had a chance to shoot a buck. Yes.
Then I went a little deeper to, like Jim said, it went to 116.
What do you want? 160?
No, I wanted about 130.
130?
All right, Dennis. So what did we say the temperature was at? You just probed it.
It's about, on average, we'll say 120. And we want to get it to 130.
All right.
And we're having to go up and down because it's dripping and catching fire down low here, but she's almost done. We'll take it off, we'll wrap it, we'll put it in the cooler, and then the boys will put some potatoes on and we will chow.
Perfect.
Okay,
You want this other glove? What do you want to do?
I got a fork right in there. The bottom of that black one.
This one, Dennis?
Yep. Well, that ain't gonna work.
Catch it!
Okay, boys, wrap it just as good as you can, 100,000 times.
All right, so give us a recap, Dennis. What just happened?
All right, so we got that internal temp, probably a little over 130. That's all right. And took it off, and now we're wrapping it. Gonna put it in the cooler until these guys cook these potatoes. And as I said last time, I'm either gonna be a hero or a zero. But with this group, I don't think it really matters. They eat anything.
Is that wrap good enough?
I don't know.
You don't know. I'll leave it again.
Do one more around
Well,
it.
we only got one more wrap to go on this one. So.
Thin foil. The thin foil. Yeah.
I'll pull that steak.
Yeah. Right in the foil she goes.
Cover on, lock it.
Take a rest.
And only Dennis knows the combination.
All right, so we let the meat rest, and we got the potatoes and onions and carrots all cooked up to go with it. And Dennis is gonna do the unveiling here. He's gonna open her up.
Plates.
So we did a quadruple wrap on the tin foil. Look at that juice.
Well, you really wrapped it, I guess.
It's wrapped both ways too.
Yeah.
Getting spoiled. Huh? Getting spoiled.
Go ahead, grab that.
Smells good.
Get some juice.
Yeah, I should be saving it.
Huh?
I'm gonna lift that up and somebody can grab that out of there.
There's some juice.
Piece there. Is that it?
What you call getting spoiled on Allagash Lake?
All right. Time to start slicing, I guess.
Oh, I gotta
Can't. When I go regular,
Oh,
can't.
wow. Is that good or
Oh,
what?
it's good.
Huh?
It's good. Yep.
This will be more done.
She's good.
Beautiful. Look at that. Huh? Oh, my word.
Wouldn't have ever guessed I'd be
Rotisserie
up to
prime
Allagash
rib.
Lake eating prime rib. Now.
Rotisserie prime rib. That is
He's
crazy.
got a cell phone turned on, so we can take a picture of that.
Oh, yeah.
We can send it to Billy when we get back.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. It's usually dinner more out of a can when I go.
Dennis, it couldn't come out any better. Wow.
All right, Dennis.
Yes, sir.
So everybody's pretty much done eating. And I think we've got some good reviews from everybody. What'd you think?
Oh, that was good. Can't beat prime rib on the Allagash.
Nope,
tell you
you
that.
sure can't. What'd you think?
It was delicious. Really, really good. Dennis did a great
How'd
job.
the cook think he did?
I think it come out pretty darn well.
I think so too.
Yeah. So no zero, just a hero?
Just a hero. What'd you think, Chris?
Excellent. I can't stop eating.
Perfect. All right, Jim. Review of the prime rib. What'd you think?
10 out of 10. Actually, 11 out of 10. It was
Can't
good.
beat that. All right, we got a pork butt for tomorrow. So,
They've been good.
yeah. Pretty good food on the Allagash.
I did put them in there. I just know that. I usually get 195, 200. I don't like it completely shredded. I don't like it chunked.
So I'm gonna probably get it so I cut steaks off.
Yeah, that'll be just as good.
If I can get to 160, 70.